Hello and welcome. This is it. This is the Chinese orientation class. My name is Banda, and I've been teaching Chinese since this is 2021 when I made this course, and I've had over 11,000 students just for this course, right? And the rating is not really bad, so that's a bit of a background of who I am. So, what is it that you're hoping to achieve from this course, all right? What we're gonna do in this course, brother, is we're gonna have oral sessions where you actually hold a dialogue with another person. We're gonna have also writing sessions where we also share worksheets with you. You can download them and package to write. And we're also gonna have reading sessions, right, where you also get to go through some stories, right, where you go through stories like this. And if you don't understand the characters, there are also portions where you can actually go and see the pinyin and the English translation. And some of these stories, if you hover over a character, they also give you the translation of what is it that the character stands for, right? So we're gonna do reading sessions, oral sessions, and we're also gonna do writing sessions, right? And what we will focus on is mainly the HSK side of the language, right? The reason why I'm saying the HSK side of the language is that there are so many tests, right, that you can actually take in Chinese. And HSK, which is just the standard one, and then there's the oral one, there's the youth one, the business one, and the medical one. So the most popular one is the HSK, which is the standard one. It used to have 6 levels, now it is 9 levels, right? And by levels, what we simply mean is that they are a bunch of words that you're supposed to know. If you know more than this, then you're on another level, right? So, for example, here we've got a list of words which are on level 1, right? And the way we're going to learn them in class is we're going to incorporate them in the sentences. Take this one, war, which is part of HSK1. Here we use war, I me. So we're now creating sentences with the characters. This helps to cement in the characters, right? Apart from that, we're also going to incorporate pictures, right? Animations. In this case here, we're looking at different places where we have China store, and then we have people in here. So another picture, right? So we can actually say, 小姐菜 Zhongguo. We can actually ask, say it like that. So we start creating sentences based off this funny method of learning, right? And you heard me say earlier that there used to be 6 levels, and now there are 9 levels, right? The difference is just here. There used to be fewer words in these levels, or level 1 through 6, and now there are more words in the levels 1 through 9, right? And just to give you a bit of a picture animation or rather diagram, which shows the difference of these two levels, right, or two different Chinese, because the former one is HSK 2.0 and the current one is HSK 3.0. So the only difference is you'll notice is that if you're on level 6 in the old HSK, you're actually very close on the new HSK. The difference is not that much, but only that 7, 8, and 9 is where the major difference comes in. Right? So I think that pretty much sums up what it was before and what it is right now. And then I've also highlighted that we're going to use infographics, we're going to use pictures, and we're going to use videos. For example, take this guy, for example, his name is Rice Pirate, right? If you see how he explains stuff, like in this part where you put the box which is core, and he explains that the mouth looks like this, and it makes good sense, right? If you look at the mouth and the opening of core, and he also talks about the mountain, like China, that's how it looks like. So I have made some time or spent some time trying to look up these good and cool resources that are very easy to remember, make learning very fun, and we're going to incorporate some of these into our class as well. Apart from that, we're also going to have podcasts, right? Podcasts are very good. You can listen to a podcast every day, and as you notice, we've got different levels from newbie, elementary, intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced, and some media files, right? And in each and every one of these levels, right? Take for instance the newbie level, for example. Um, if you get inside this folder, I want to double click and see if you open that, right? Okay, there you go. Some of these are created under the Creative Commons Copyright Act, which means they're free to share as long as you don't make money out of them. Which is why we're gonna separate the free group, where we're gonna have people enjoying this podcast for free. And as you can see, there are bunch of files in from everything. How do you say how have you been? I'm married. all these several podcasts that you're going to be sharing. Apart from these, there are other podcasts that are paid, but some of them are available for free online. So we're going to share some of them online as well. So these are very cool resources that get you up to speed with your Chinese learning. I'm going to play a little bit of a clip right here. I don't know if it will help me, but I'm just going to try and drag it back. Okay, looks like it doesn't want that. It keeps saying login, but let me do this. I'm going to put it back to where it started from, right?
This is Unit 1 of Pimsleur's Mandarin Chinese 1. Listen to this conversation.
对不起，请问你会说英文吗？
不会，我不会说英文。
我会说一点普通话。
你是美国人吗？
是，我是美国人。
In the next few minutes, you will learn not only to understand this conversation, but to take part in it yourself.
So these are some of those very cool resources that if you start listening to, by the end of the week, you're going to have a little bit of vocab that you can actually throw into some dialogues, right? So we're going to incorporate that as well. But at the end of the course, we will also look at what we call exams, right? So here we've got simple tests where you can actually prepare to go and sit for an exam. But what would you get as a proof that you took up for these courses, right? So here, if you go and book a test, this is the website that you go to, and this website actually takes you to a test site, which then helps you to. Oh, where should I go? I'm gonna check right here. It says review your test score. You can do these results inquiry. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna try and look up test centers, right? If it comes out. So I'm gonna come in where it says test status, and then okay, that's not what I want. I wanted to see. Oh, there we go. Find the test center, right? Look up my results, verify certificate. So when you finish this course, your results are shown on this website, and they can be proved or be verified, or if there is a potential employer that wants to verify whether you definitely did that this course, right? So here I'm typing in Zimbabwe as an example, and I'm just gonna click find without typing further stuff, right? So if you go down, there's not much there. If you go down, okay, so it's looking up for me. As you can see, there's a Confucius Institute at the University of Zimbabwe, and you can sit in for all these exams except for the medical one. So this is the test center that you go to, and there's a notice is linked up with the University of Zimbabwe. So the certificate that you get from completing out this course, each and every level, is verifiable online. It's used internationally as well. So they're very good in bodies that do taking this course and being able to verify your abilities to the potential employer and also being able to speak the language. So that's really a quick rundown of what you look forward to in this course. So if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. In terms of time of what we're going to do, we'll be having classes hopefully on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and also do another oral practice session on Friday. And that should complete the week for us. And then in terms of payments, right? Someone were asking about this, how much this is going to cost, right? So there's some options about you can pay the $50 for the premium content, everything, or you could pay a negotiated price where you say, look, I can afford this much, and there's no minimum. You could say 10, you could say 20, and then you could say 30 or 40, depending on your circumstances, and then we'll also incorporate the class based on your preferences, alright? So that pretty much answers most of the questions that you guys were asking, and hope to see you in class soon, and again, that's it.